the end, the best strength or asset that we have is the people. And again, this is a cliche. Yes, you will listen this from many, many CEOs that will tell you about the people, but it's true, huh? So I need to repeat it. I need to repeat myself around how important is the people, because if there's something that cannot be copied, and I said without any shame that we copy and steal a lot of ideas. That's what big businesses does, okay? But the only thing that we cannot copy is people, huh? And the culture. Because somebody next year can come and bring a new brewery in the market and can launch a new brand, and they can copy what we're doing with Mossy. Or, I don't know, when we're talking around the automobile industry, there can be a new car, or even let's talk about the iPhone and Samsung. They're constantly copying themselves, seeing who is doing that better. Because products can be copied. But what cannot be copied is the people that are really driving these innovations. And we know that we do products, alcoholic products, that are brands that people love. That's why we advocate a lot around smart drinking and consumer products in a responsible way, in a moderate way. But at the end, there's people that are busy brewing the beers, that are producing the beers, that are delivering these results. These achievements that I'm talking right now are based on the people that we have. And we have a very important principle that you might be shocked, but it says that we recruit, develop, and retain people that is better than ourselves. Because the quality of my leadership is going to be measured based on how good and better is the people that work for me. So I'm not scared of recruiting people that is better than me. People that can get farther than me, because they will carry me. And that's a big change in the mindset around, don't just recruit people that you can manage. Sometimes recruit people that you cannot manage, because they can also lead you to those superb results that you're working. And a big challenge in the workplace environment that we as organizations are seeing across the world. Even myself, I was interviewing some management trainees a week ago, is how to manage millennials. A lot of you guys are millennials. I know that millennials also hate to be called millennials. I know that. I have done my research. But it's very interesting. And I'm seeing sometimes that hunger, that sparkle in their eyes, that drive that I don't see in other of my colleagues. And that's something that I keep thinking, are we really driving this? Are we really driving this principle around recruiting people and retaining and developing people that are better than me? Because I'm not a good leader because I can deliver results. I'm a good leader when I can make sure that my people are delivering those results. And I just need to be an enabler around that. And something very important that makes a difference in the business, and we have in the last 2 years changed a lot. There has been a lot of people that also left the business, and there's a lot of new blood that have joined us, is because we want to attract great people. And I also need to be honest that we have a lot of average people. And in your business, even if you're starting and you are only 3 people, 4 people, 10 people working in your business, make sure that you are not employing average people. Make sure that you're employing great people. Make sure that you are also coaching them to become better. Because average people will lead you to average results. Only the great people are the ones that are going to stretch you, are the ones that are going to help you to grow. And that is something very important. And I see that sometimes that is difficult here because of our culture, our African culture, around dealing with underperformance, having the tough conversations, being able to manage out people that are not performing. But at the end, you're not doing a favor to that person, and you're not doing the favor to yourself, to your company. And that is the difference between being a great company and being an average company, is the people. Don't stay too long with people that is average. And something very important that I'm very proud is that recruit the best of the local talent that is available. And especially, my experience at least, is that promoting from within is better than trying to fetch somebody from outside. And we have changed a lot around that. We used to be a company that had around 30 expats 3 to 4 years ago in a business with almost 2,000 employees when we used to be the company that we were with all these Chibuco, Maheo, Coca-Cola. Now we are 950 or 40 employees, and we are only 5 expats. And every expat has a training plan, and I hope that one day this role of the country director is held by a Zambian, and we're starting there. But believe me, guys, when we first take that leap of faith, sometimes even the people that we appoint were not even sure of themselves. And they were, and why? Because they were saying, in the previous ownership of the business, they have always been told that they were not ready. You're not ready. You're not ready. You're too young. You're too inexperienced. You cannot do it. There's somebody more experienced that had to do it. And the way we think as a business is that if you're ready for a role and you're not already on the role, it means then the train has already passed, or the boat has already shipped. So we learn to get ready in the role. But not many companies take that leap of faith or that risk. But sometimes those risks are very low ones, especially when you have the great culture. That's why for us, it's not around searching for big CVs and people that have a lot of experience. It's more around the culture, the attitude, because that cannot be taught. The hunger, that thing that I was talking, the ability to dream big instead of dreaming small. And it comes to the end around culture. I have used the word culture a lot of times. And something that we really try to nurture a lot, that has been the fuel for our success, is something that we call creating a company of owners. Okay? Ownership. Owning and being an owner sounds nice, but it's very, very, very difficult to do. It's very difficult to anchor, and not many people understand it. And I'm going to give a little bit of examples around that. And for example, what is being an owner? The best example is the difference of how you treat your car versus how you treat a rental car. Have you heard that since that don't be gentle is a rental? Okay? Because if it's a rental, you don't mind, you don't mind to scratch it, if you see a bump, you just go over it. Because it's not yours, huh? You know that somebody will be paying for it. But what we're trying to achieve with the company has really, really cost a lot of, as I said, sweat, tears, and blood, is to get that ownership culture among everybody. It's because we believe that we own the company. It's something very different when we work for a company than when we own it. And you entrepreneurs, you own the company, so you know when it hurts. So we are also conveying that message to everybody that we need to work and make decisions when we're running a business as what I will do if this money from my own pocket. Because making money is hard, isn't it? So then we need to take care of the money.